two actuaries are going hunting, are duck hunting, and as they're hunting, they come across, they see a duck flying above them. One shoots 20 meters to the left, one shoots 20 meters to the right. Turn to each other, give each other a high five, because on average, they both hit the duck. Today I'll be talking about the actuarial field. What does an actuary do, and what is an actuary? Many people, another more common term for it is a statistician, or someone who works on statistics, or works for insurance companies. One way to think about what an actuary, or how an actuary might work, is like a tightrope walker, but you just remove the net and you put a board down, so it's easy to get across. Job might be fairly simple, but if you screw up, you can cause a lot of problems. Example of kinds of formulas that actuaries might use are things like that. Although it might look complicated, it's really just plugging numbers into a formula and coming up with a solution. Also, you need to obviously know how to get those numbers from, they'll take in what color car, like if they want car insurance, they'll take in what color car you have, what gender, how old, previous instances, and things like that. And after they have all that, they can just plug it into a spreadsheet and come up with a bunch of answers. Quote Blake Hill, the assistant vice president at Equitable Life Insurance of Canada. The nice part of the profession is that on a typical day there is no routine work, which is excellent because I get bored very easily with the same work. That said, I'll turn towards salary. On average, an actuary getting straight out of college will make anywhere from $45,000 to $55,000 a year, and can increase their salary by taking exams. There are three levels of an actuary. There's the base level, and then after you take 5 exams, you become an associate, and you have to do a fair bit more to become a fellow. Each exam can increase your pay $1,500 to $3,000 a year for passing it. To become a fellow, it requires 3 to 4 exams, 3 to 4 modules, which, in the words of my older brother who entered this profession, are like college classes but trickier, and a seminar with a presentation at the end. A fellow can make as much as $90,000 a year or over. And reasons actuaries have large salaries, they work for large insurance companies who obviously need to make sure they get the right people to do the math, because if they're not doing the math correctly, it costs the company lots. But where are actuarial jobs in demand? For me, moving isn't out of the question, but staying around Minnesota is nice, would be nice. So I pulled up this map from the Bureau of Logistics. Let's see. Division, I believe. And it shows where to get a job, where you can get a job anywhere. Obviously, around Minnesota, there's like 500 jobs within couple states. Obviously, things like Montana, North Dakota, and South Dakota have a lot of big cities, so not very many job opportunities. But I would be able to stick around Minnesota. So obviously, moving is not out of the question, but in summary, I've shared why the actuarial field is interesting, what the average pay is, and where I might have to move in order to achieve this kind of career. Thank you. Questions?
How much school did you have to do to be a judge?
2 years. My brother actually completed it the same year he completed high school, which he had 30 seconds of fame. Year 11.
Do you know why the jobs were so much higher in California, Texas, and Illinois, was it?
Big cities.
Big cities?
Big cities.
That's right.
So actuary seems to be an insurance word for a statistician.
Yeah.
Are there other fields that you might consider using your ability in statistics?
Not really. It's kind of focused in that area.
Big money. If you were a baseball fan, there's big money in it now. Being a statistician, they're using not only statistics, but most Major League Baseball players are hiring statisticians. But you have to be a big baseball a junkie. What's the term? Anybody baseball fan here? I'll think of the term they're using, but it's not metrics, but it's a term they're using, and it is actually governing when a coach